Hey, you guys, happy Friday, you guys. Today I am going to be answering a subscriber's question, which a lot of you who do coaching with me or have left comments down below also have the same question. It's going to be about whether or not you know if you're doing the right thing or not. If it's part of manifestation, is it effort you're putting in? Should you not be putting in effort? When it's correct, when it's not. That's what I'm going to be talking about today, you guys. So get your drinks, get your snacks. Let's start off this Friday right. Okay. All right, I'm going to read the question. Let me just open it up here. It says, Ani, how do I determine whether I'm striving for something too hard or it's just doing what I should be doing? For example, if I want a high-paying job, is spending money on a career change course an effort to achieve that result? Or is it doing what I should be doing? Okay, this is a very good question. I love this question, to be honest with you, because a lot of people ask this type of question towards relationships too. So not just money. So if you are manifesting your person or a relationship or a third party out, whatever, everyone always wonders, like, should I be doing more techniques? Should I be doing more affirming? Should I be doing more about manifesting this thing? Or should I step back? Or is it okay if I take a work course, for example? So my answer to your question is it's okay to take a what was it called? A career change course. Like, for example, if you're manifesting a better job, if you feel inclined to do so. Now, I'm not saying, there's a fine line. When you feel welcome to do so, whether it's inspired action, whatever it is, you feel like, you know what, this will help me going forward. If it's an inspired action, that's completely fine. But if you have a story of like, well, I got to do XYZ because if I don't do XYZ, I'm not good enough. They will not choose me. If you base it on a circumstance, what you need to do more of to get what you want, like your manifestation, if you're basing it off of circumstances or your intention behind it is like, this is the only way I'm going to get it is if I do it, it could be tricky. It can come from lack. So if you are basing it off of circumstance, like your self-concept is not okay, like I'm not going to get this thing, maybe I'm not worthy of that higher paying job or this or that, whatever. I rather you work on your self-concept than push, like all this effort into like this course and that course and this and that and that and that and that. Now, if it's something where it's going to help you feel calmer about what you're about to do next, that's good. So again, we're paying attention to what we're making it mean. If we are trying harder to get something, it should only come from inspired action. It should only come from you feeling calm and neutral about it, knowing that this can help me going forward. This is only going to add to my experience. If it's coming from a place of, if I don't do this, I'm not going to be good enough to be chosen, to be getting that money, to be that person's girl or guy or whatever, then it's more of a inner work thing that you got to do, not really outside validation, but more inner validation you got to give yourself. And this is where nervous system regulation comes in. This is where self-guided courses come in, where you can actually calm your inner world. I would never push someone to get coaching or courses unless it would be taking you out of flight or fight. So just remember, if something is going to bring you back to a more calm and confident place after you do it, you have my blessing. If it's only going to make you feel like more hustle mode, more flight or fight, more survival mode, you're going the wrong way. You're still staying in lack. If anything, you're adding more into that lack experience. And here's the thing, a lot of people get trapped with this, okay? So this is how people become people pleasers. This is how people become like, I gotta work hard for my money. I gotta work hard for my relationship. I gotta work hard for being chosen and prioritized and wanted. This is how that change starts. It starts from you thinking you gotta do more to get what you want, and then you do more. You may get what you want in the process from that force, but then it's not stable. It's never stable because that's not who you are really deep down. You never really change the root of it. You never really change the core beliefs. So then you get caught in this cycle of, oh, I did more effort. I got movement. Now I got to do more effort to get more movement. And then maybe if I do more, then it'll be more stable. If any of you have experienced that, comment down below. I'm sure. And if you reverse engineer too, like wherever you are at in life, and if it's not where you want to be, look back and look at the patterns you've been exercising towards this part of your life. Has it been struggle, struggle, struggle? Okay, I got some movement. Okay, let's struggle more, let's struggle more. And then in the process, you became a people pleaser. Or a lot of people come to me saying, my belief is I must work hard for my money. My belief is I must put in X amount of hours for my money. But that's not the truth. The truth is, if you build a good relationship within yourself and with the energy of money, talk to money like it's your friend. Start building a good relationship with it. A lot of people think money is evil. A lot of people think nothing comes easy in life. Everything must come with struggle. A lot of people think there's no handouts. There's none of that. And I mean, the universe is handing out all the time what you're thinking about and what you're focusing on. So there are handouts. There is this access to a higher power that's listening to you. It's listening to you. But the problem is when you're in a lack state and your beliefs are not serving you and your limited beliefs are standing in your way, unfortunately, the limited beliefs have to be a part of your experience too. Because whatever you're doing on the inside, whatever you're playing with on the inside, it has to be a part of your reality. It has to be a part of your evidence. But it's not unfortunate always. It's only unfortunate if you're playing with those limiting beliefs. Once you start really understanding everything that I'm saying right now, and you start thinking, if everything I do and I think of and I approach with a certain perspective, if all of this matters, right, and I'm being heard right now, that means that if I change the perspective, if I stop playing with my old limiting beliefs that never served me, if I start creating new beliefs, not limited beliefs, but new beliefs that will actually serve me, and I experiment with it and I test it out, and I'm more open to receiving, right? Play with it. The more you have fun with this, the more you have fun with your perspective change, your mental diet, all that, and you start seeing evidence. Now, one evidence makes you feel better, and then you keep doing what you've been doing. You get another evidence and another evidence. Now you're breaking that chain. You're breaking that cycle of limitedness. You're breaking that cycle of you got to do more. You're breaking the cycle of fear, doubt, worry. All of that's changing. Now, with this comes a little bit of discipline. Did we lose focus? Okay. With this perspective change comes focus, right? So you probably haven't thought this way your whole life. And all of us have grown up to think everything comes with struggle. You got to put in the hours for the money. right? You got to put in the effort. You got to show people that, you know, I'm worthy, which is not true, but we've grown up that way. Because we weren't born knowing this, right? We come to this knowledge, you know, or maybe it's set up that way where something happens in your life and you come to this knowledge because you're looking for answers, right? But when you start changing, sometimes the old thoughts want to come up. The being limited and fearful and doubtful is much easier than changing anything. It's much more easier to stay in lack. And that's where self-sabotage comes in. I talk about this a lot in my old videos too. A lot of you are like, why can't I just change my mind and I just manifest everything I want? Why does it have to be so hard? Why do I have to keep doing it? Why do I have to keep reinforcing it? Because number one, your subconscious mind likes change. I mean, it likes repetition. Sorry, not change, repetition. Your subconscious mind likes repetition. It's like a muscle. You're building it. So every time you kind of slack off, it's going to go back to what it knew. And what it knew was lack. And you did not like the lack. It did not serve you. So what you keep doing is you keep reinforcing that new perspective of, wait a second, I don't have to put in so much effort. I got to change my mind about this. I got to change my beliefs about this. And changing beliefs doesn't always come easy. Sometimes you feel like, let me get some evidence and then I'll believe it, right? Don't worry about it. Keep reinforcing what you got to reinforce to get what you want. Otherwise, you're always going to have to struggle. You're always going to have to put effort. And all of us can do that, right? You can go work 80 hours instead of 40. You can go work 200 hours instead of 80. Right? And that's going to bring you more money, you know, or you can beg and plead and rip yourself in half to get movement in other parts of your life. That's also possible. You can force things to happen, right? That's also possible. But that is not the desired way. And that is not your natural way. And that is not your way of manifesting. That is not manifestation. That is force, that is manipulation, that is deliberate, like, I need to do this to get this outcome. That's not you using your power. I hope this video helped you guys. The key parts to this video is, no, you do not need to put in extra work to get what you want, but if it's inspired action, totally go for it. Like, for example, just like their career change, they want to get that course, they want to feel more comfortable and leveled up, so when they get the role, they're prepared. That's completely okay. That's kind of like living in the end even. But if you feel like you got to go force someone to give it to you, you got to manipulate your way to get there. Now this is coming from outside of this is lack. This is straight up lack and fear of, I won't get what I want, so I got to do it this way. But anytime you feel inspired to do something, just like if let's say you love to cook and you feel very comfortable cooking, and you actually romanticize cooking, right? And you know you're a good cook, but you feel like you could do better. You want to learn more, right? There's nothing wrong in taking a cooking class or a cooking course. Even manifestation, nothing wrong in taking a course. Nothing wrong in taking coaching. Most successful people do have a coach. They do take courses. They do have a coach because they feel like, I'm passionate about this thing. I want to know more about it. It's a pure intention. It's a pure intention of, I know this will help me. I know this will make my life easier probably going forward. Not to get an outcome, but I will feel better. I'll feel calmer maybe. And that's gold. Calm nervous system is everything. I love you guys. I hope this video helped you guys. if you need any courses or coaching, links are going to be in the description box down below. If you go to book a session with me and you see that I'm fully booked, you can always hop on the wait list. A lot of people manifest quick sessions like that. Or email us at sessions@createyourfuture.co, and reception will definitely help you with that. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.